This pen is made for writing and erasing. This is the Tombow Monograph Fine, the new release made by Tombow Pencils, and it costs around $10. In this video, I will first get straight to the point and tell you whether you should buy this pen or not. Then, I will tell you about Mono and Tombow and its history. Next, I will talk about all of the cool and innovative features that this pen has. I will also be talking about my experience with using this pen for studying. And finally, I will rate this pen on a scale of 1 to 10 based on various aspects, and also summing up the video. Keep in mind that this is only my personal opinion and you may not agree with me, so I will suggest you to try this pen out before you buy it. Anyways, let's get straight into the video. So let's start from the conclusion. Should you buy the Monograph Fine? My answer is definitely yes. If you are looking for a simple mechanical pencil for taking memos and light writing, this is probably the pen for you. If you already have a couple of other pens in your pen case and just want an easy to write pen in case of an emergency, this is also the pen for you. I will explain why later on in the video, but anyways, let's move on to the history of Tombow pencils. Well, what even is Tombow, you may ask? If you want to know, watch this part of the video, and if you just want to move on to my review, skip ahead. Anyways, what is Tombow? Tombow is a stationery company which has a long history of making pencils. In 1913, a man by the name of Harunosuke Ogawa created this company called Ogawa Harunosuke Store. In 1934, he created their first pencil, called the Mason. The word mason means a craftsman who chiseled rocks and made high-quality art pieces. Harunosuke called his pencil this because he believed that the pencil will be the main writing instrument for Japan. Other than this, the mason has HOP engraved on it for better recognition for the company. The first glimpse of the name Tombow, which means dragonfly, was in 1928 on the Tombow drawing pencils, which was at the time the most luxurious pencil. After this, in 1939, Harunosuke chooses Tombow out of 3 options to be the new official name for his company. The meaning behind this is that Harunosuke wanted the pencils of Tombow to be the leading pencils of Japan, and he will manage to achieve his wishes. After the Second World War in 1945, the longest selling pencil ever in Tombow history, the 8900, will be born. This pencil was 1.5 times the price of normal pencils that were produced at this time, but its high capability to draft and write soon made it the standard pencil for Japan. Unsurprisingly, Tombow did not just stop there. In 1963, they released the Mono, setting a new standard for pencils. Mono means only one, and Tombow managed to make a good feeling, hard and dark pencil. You may have heard of the Mono eraser, but the eraser was originally an additional item for purchasing the Mono pencils. But after the voices of customers wanting to buy the eraser separately, Tombow started selling the well-known eraser, which is extremely popular even to this day. Nowadays, Tombow makes pencils to help nature and use recycled material. If you want more information, make sure to check their website out. Anyways, let's take a look at the design and all of the features. This pen is made out of mainly 2 materials: brass for the grip and the tip of the pen, and resin for the rest. The parting line on the resin is quite visible, but it doesn't have any noticeable bump to it, so you can use this pen without the parting line bothering you. And also, as you can see here, there is a slight curve in the grip to improve the grip. Going down, the tip of the pen has a taper design for great visibility and also design. You don't see this much on other pens, so it's actually quite refreshing. The clip is quite short, so it will not hit your hands when you are turning the pen while writing. This is also a feature that not many pens have, and I can definitely feel that whoever designed this pen is someone who really knows what a stationery enthusiast wants. The knock lever has a silver ring on top for it, and below it you can see the mono-colored ring. The knock lever is quite special, so let's move on to that. Once you pull it out, you will find a long tube with a spring on the bottom and a spiral on the inside. The reason it's shaped like that is because it's actually an eraser. The eraser is made under the Mono branding, so expect a great eraser when you're buying the pen. On the low-end models of the monograph, the eraser knock lever tends to knock itself and the lead will come out. However, because this is the premium model of the monograph series, it has an eraser unit lock mechanism to prevent this from happening. This combined with the integrated eraser is called the fine erase system. There is also a fine write system, so let's look at that. The fine write system consists of 3 features: the taper design of the tip of the pen for better visibility, and low center of mass design due to the brass parts at the grip and the tip. And finally, the soft feel paint job for grip. I really love all of the features of this pen, but I feel like the soft feel paint job comes off too easily, as you can see right here, just as the rubber coating on the hexagonal. So just make sure to keep it in an isolated space to prevent paint coming off. This is the pen with all of the parts separated. Now I will talk about my first impressions and my experience with using this pen. The first thing I noticed out of the box is that the quality is not $10. The overall feel of this pen is just extraordinary for such a price. I think that they should have charged at least $15 for this quality. This just shows how much work and effort has gone into making this pen. Tombow's effort has paid off, as I couldn't find any of this pen in any stationery shop. After around a week of using this pen, I can confidently say that it's not as good as the S20 in terms of feel and design. The thing that seemed to bother me the most is the eraser unit lock mechanism shaking while I was writing. The clip didn't hit my hands and I didn't slip on the rubber grip as well. There isn't many bad things to say about this pen, so let's take an in-depth look at all of the aspects of the pen and rate this from a scale of 1 to 5. First off is the grip. I'll give this 5 stars, a full score. The soft feel paint job really prevents me from slipping, and the short clip did not make any contact with my hands during writing. I genuinely think that this is one of the most stress-free pens to grip into. Next up is the design. I'll give this a solid 4. I have nothing bad to say except for the mono-colored ring. I know that it's for branding, but it doesn't really match the color of the pen, and a grayscale mono ring would have been perfect. The durability is a 3. I'm afraid that if I were to drop this pen, the resin part would crack. And also, the soft feel paint on the grip is also too easy to peel off. Finally is the overall score. My rating is going to be 4 stars. This is by far one of the most bang for the buck pens that I have ever tried. If you happen to find this pen, make sure to pick it up because it is a pen with very few flaws. Thank you so much for watching. On this channel, I try my best to upload stationery related videos. So if you are interested, check out my other videos and hit the like or dislike button. This will help me improve my videos every single time. Again, thank you for watching to the end. Take care and bye.